very effective unit composition, but usually you want 3 gas to support that. Otherwise, it's a little bit too much gas heavy. Yeah, because you see, he only has 3 Templars. Well, 3 Templars is okay, I guess, but yeah. Anyway, wow, look at all those gateways. Very nice and neat and organized. So Zealot has gone down. Is there a drone coming in? Indeed, there is. So Bakuryu's 4th going to be just a touch behind GoTunk's 3rd. That's absolutely fine. His drone count is decent. It's actually pretty good, actually. Yeah. And something just died. I'm not sure what, but looks like, oh, we have a drop coming. And notice how the back of the main is so close to the Zerg base. Oh wow, Bakuryu and the Protoss army is completely out of position. The question is, if GoTunK goes for a counterattack, can Bakuryu survive it? But it looks like GoTunK is actually going to pull everything back, but his units are so far away from home. Lurkers going down, Muta's covering everything, Hydras. The Lurkers go down. Burrow, man, you can get probes. You can get probes, Burrow. Oh, the probes barely make it out in time. A few probes do go down. And the double observers coming out. Can he get both observers? He's going to get both observers. Observer. Doesn't go down. There's another one in the back though, and well, it's actually gonna be quite tricky. Or if he moves his Zealots in, he's gonna lose a lot of them because these are decently spread out Lurkers. And yeah, he's gonna lose a lot of Zealots. He's lost the cannons in his main. Bakuryu should save these Overlords. There we go. So I mean, doing a little bit of damage, not actually too much. But look at this, Bakuryu not done yet, going straight for the 3rd with the Protoss army out of position. Bakuryu abusing the mobility of the Zerg. And look at this, the 3rd base is certainly going to go down, whereas Bakuryu's 4th is nice and safe here at the bottom left. So Bakuryu looks like he's taking a commanding lead here, and look at the probes, just like, oh my god! Do not transfer us there, please. And that's going to go down. Unfortunately, though, it looks like this army is going to be trapped. It'll be cool if he just loads them up into the Overlords and leaves. But there's only 2 Overlords there, though. And there is a Lurker drop coming in here. The cannons are not done. There's only 1 Lurker, though. I wish he had a 2nd one. And GoTunK is on top of it. Very nice reaction time by GoTunK, but it's still going to cost him mining there. So GoTunk's still only mining off this 1 base. His probe count is quite low here. I guess that was because he just transferred a bunch, or I don't... Huh. Anyway, that Lurker is going to get taken down, but Bakuryu's in a nice position. 1 random Zealot running down to the bottom left position. There's only one drone there. A couple more drones being made. So you could take out those drones, but I'd say Bakuryu's in a nice position. It's a 135 supply for GoTunK against about 120 for Bakuryu, so not a significant supply lead for the Protoss player. Not nearly where he wants to be in this game. He's going to take a bit of map control now, since Bakuryu has used a lot of his units in those attacks. He is reproducing quite nicely here off a lot of hatcheries. He's got 4 hatcheries pumping in his main. The double Evo's going. Actually, only one of the Evos is going. He is at 1-0. 1 range attack, but the Protoss does have 3-0, so that's quite nice. And it looks like Bakuryu actually is going to lose this bottom left base, but I don't think he should mind too much, because he did take out the Protoss 3rd as well, and has done plenty of damage in the main. So I don't think Bakuryu cares about that too much. Anyway, yep, gonna take that out pretty easy. And here's another drop, though. Now the Protoss army is on the other side of the map. He's got 3 Dragoons and 2 Templars. No Storm on that one. There is only 1 Storm on this Templar. Can he get a good Storm off? He needs to get the best Storm of his life. The best Storm of his life. It's pretty good. That was a pretty good Storm, but it's not going to be enough. The other Templar now has another Storm. Can he Storm it? He has 1 more Storm. The army is moving back ASAPly. He does get the Storm off. That's another... Nah, it's not as good. Is going to lose his Robo here. He might lose his Archives, but of course GoTunK has cunningly built a 2nd Archives. So Bakuryu's thinking, ha! I killed his Archives. He can no longer make Templar. But no, Bakuryu was mistaken, for there was a 2nd Templar Archives at the natural. Anyway, Bakuryu going to snipe some High Templars now. Didn't manage to get the Nexus, but I don't think he minds. And look at this, sending Hydras once again to take out the 3rd base that is looking to get built here. Is he sending... 2 Overlords here. Should be sending a drone. And oh no, looks like he's engaging. Oh, Storm! Nice Storms going down. Gonna take out these Hydras, so the counterattack is gonna fail here. GoTunK taking control a little bit of the game, but he's actually behind. No, supply is very even. 109 for GoTunK against 103 for Bakuryu, and that is bad for the Protoss. Protoss usually should be a little bit ahead in supply, about maybe 20-30 supply ahead at this point. Looks like the probe's going back to the main, but the main is actually almost mined out anyway, as is, wow, the natural is very close, so GoTunK desperately needs this third base to go up. Meanwhile, Bakuryu does, well, he's getting a little bit dry himself, having gone for the quick 3 bases and pretty nice drone saturation off the 4-hatch. Random Overlord is just checking out all the bases here. A couple of lurkers morphing. Oh, he could actually do a lurker drop here onto the third base. I think that's actually what he's doing. Why do I hear things shooting? Oh, it looks like there was 2 lurker drop in the main, but that's going to get cleaned up. Oh my god, a giant fly just flew like right across my monitor. Well, that was kind of scary. Okay, probes being transferred to the third. A nice transfer timing. But GoTunK is running short on money here. Uh-oh, random group of Hydras. Run away, a Hydra lurker. Oh! It looks like Bakuryu was actually sending units to defend his third base. The armies are going to kind of meet awkwardly in the middle of the map. A nice storm going down. Is there an observer? There's no observer with this army, so the lurkers are going to prevent any kind of advancing from the Protoss. Where's the observer? Where's the observer? Why no observer? Oh, he lost his robo. Did he lose all his observers? Okay, he does have another robo at the natural now. And we do have a lurker drop going in. He might go for the natural, but there's actually no money there. Sorry, Bakuryu, there's no money there. I guess he can range this gas at least. So that's interesting. I mean, that's mildly annoying. But that is a pretty hefty Protoss force. It does have 3 attack and 1 shields. Interestingly, GoTunK opting for the shield upgrade before armor. That is, I mean, some players do that. I think it's debatable how good that is. Armor stacks better. It's cheaper. But you know, shields, when you go for late game Archons, it's a pretty good upgrade. Anyway, the 4th base for Bakuryu is going up now. It's quite a bit slower than GoTunk's 3rd. But given all the damage that Bakuryu's done so far, I think he's fine. Still no observer. Where's... Ah, finally an observer comes, and that's going to make all these Dragoons very, very scary. And oh no, Bakuryu messing up with the pathing, and to lose a few Hydras for free. Now, can he actually get a good snipe on this observer? He's at 1-1 against 3-1. But he's actually ahead in supply now. Bakuryu at 128 supply against 122 for GoTunK. And looks like, oh, a random lurker here at the choke point. More cannons going down to defend this third base. And looks like GoTunK is going for an attack here, leading with the Dragoons. That's what he wants to do. Bakuryu clumping up a little bit too much. He's clumping a little bit too much. He's got to be careful. But GoTunK, oh, it looks like he snipes the observer. I heard the little sad sound of an observer dying. And all the Dragoons running forward into lurker fire. So it looks like Bakuryu going to temporarily hold on for now. Is there any sign of a hive? Indeed there is. What about hive tech? I don't see any crackling upgrade, and it looks like though GoTunK is running through, but he lost his observer yet again. Bakuryu doing a nice job with observer sniping, and oh no, GoTunK standing in lurker range. Whoopsie daisies. Actually, 1 storm right there would be quite nice. Anyway, random Hydra. This is really funny. I mean, I guess if GoTunK transferred more probes, that would be nice, but wow, that's actually a lot of idle probes. That's like 6 idle probes or something. Anyway, another engagement going on in the middle of the map. Nice storm going down. Bakuryu, can he snipe the observer though? No, it looks like he's actually just going to engage. No, he's going to snipe the observer. 1 lurker is remaining. And, oh, he's just going to morph everything into lurkers. Nice. So, 100 supply now for Bakuryu against 92 for GoTunK. Still very, very even. Bakuryu's staying just a touch ahead, but Bakuryu's actually getting mined out now. His natural is mined out. He's going to transfer all these probes to the 4th base. He's got to be a little bit careful not to run into the Protoss army. Looks like he will be okay. And does have plenty of units out here. Uh oh, GoTunK leading. He's got to get a good storm off. Can he get the storm off? He does. Bakuryu's going for the observer snipe. No, never mind. Just changing targets onto the Dragoons. Dragoons not that good against Hydras. They need the storm to support, and it looks like there is some nice storm support here. But Bakuryu is in a pretty commanding position right now with a nice supply lead. And what is with all these idle probes? Oh man, GoTunK, man. Oh, his main is pretty much gone. So GoTunK binding off just the top right base. Bakuryu's main is getting close to done, so I'd say Bakuryu's on the 2 and a bit bases. So you know, still, it's actually kind of low eco for this point in the game. And the Forge isn't going. Did he actually stop at 3-1? It looks like GoTunK actually stopped at 3-1 upgrades, not continuing to upgrade. I guess he just doesn't want to commit the money at this point, but I really think upgrades going into the late game are very important. Look, this Bakuryu's at 2-2 already on his Hydra Lurk, and staying on this Hydra Lurk for a very long time. Even though he has the Hive, I still don't see any Hive tech anywhere, and by that I mean I see a Defiler mount. That's okay. A lot of Archons are out though for GoTunK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 Templar, a lot of Dragoons. This is a very, very potent army composition here. Actually, there's not a single Zealot in this army. It's a little bit surprising. But well, those are all the power units of the Protoss army. Now, can he bust through this natural here? I don't know. It might be better just to try and take another base. Yeah, looks like he actually is sending a probe. Is that a Hydra under that Overlord? Wow. Hiding Hydra right there, and looks like he's just gonna storm a couple of these lurkers and try and, yeah, look at that. Gonna actually basically, if you storm a lurker, you can one-shot it with a Dragoon or a Zealot or any unit really. And oh, Bakuryu going for some nice snipes. There's one observer left though. Can he get it? There's a Scourge here. Might want to use a Scourge. Scourge it, Bakuryu! Oh no, there's 2 observers actually. Does get one of them. One observer is left, and looks like most of the lurkers are gone. Bakuryu in a little bit of trouble right now. A giant Protoss army barreling down his front. Lurkers are morphing in the back, but an Archon is taking them down as they morph. A nice storm going down. Bakuryu, could he actually lose to this attack? It's looking close. He needs to bring up the lurkers from the back, I think. He's taking down the Archons, actually doing a nice job. Only Dragoons and a couple of Templars do remain. No energy on those Templars for Storm, so never mind. Bakuryu actually surprisingly holds this, but actually he does bring the Lurkers from the south side, and that will clean this up quite easily. Lurker is just running at Dragoons, just headbutting those Dragoons. What is this? Random Overlord. And it looks like Bakuryu has actually taken the 6 o'clock natural while I wasn't paying attention, so Bakuryu definitely in a nice position. 72 food for GoTunK against 83 for Bakuryu. Slight supply lead still. Looks like another probe is going out to perhaps try and secure a base. I mean, GoTunk's army is almost non-existent. Oh my goodness. And in these small numbers, Hydra Lurk is just so much more efficient than Protoss. Protoss really needs a decent-sized ball to be able to compete effectively against a Zerg. And there is the drone transfer. So Bakuryu doing a nice job here. And holy check, we're actually at 650 viewers. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. This is the KL ISL 2. Next is going down for GoTunK. Man, I almost said BoTunK. It was like some DBZ fusion of Bakuryu and GoTunK. Which is not really my fault, because GoTunK is a DBZ character, right? It's like is it Goten and Trunks? Is that right? Goten and Trunks? I think that's right. Anyway, Bakuryu, wow, expanding like a boss here, taking the 6 o'clock main as well. Very, very nice, and has a decent-sized army. A lot of drones coming down here. It looks like he's mined out his original 3 bases. Yeah, the top left is pretty much gone. And I saw, I mean, there was this been a Defiler Mound. He's only just getting consumed. I thought this Defiler Mound finished a long time ago. I don't know if he forgot or he just didn't want to commit the money to consume. But, uh-oh, looks like GoTunK going for an attack here, but he's got a lot of Zealots here, which means the Lurks are going to be a lot more effective. A nice storm going down, but it does damage the Zealots a little bit in the front. Actually, there's only 2 Lurkers here, 3 Lurkers, and 2 of the Lurkers do go down. The Observer gets sniped, though. The Observer goes down. So, once again, GoTunK is forced back, and there's a Defiler. Does it have, what spells does it have? I don't know. It doesn't have any energy, though. Oh, yeah, Consume isn't even finished, so I guess it doesn't have anything. And looks like GoTunK is going to back up here. But Bakuryu's going to be way ahead on expansion. He's going to be on 3 mining bases here. Well, I guess it's going to be 3 bases to do, essentially. So, never mind. GoTunK, economy-wise, isn't necessarily behind, but supply-wise definitely is. And in his upgrades, look, he's still not upgrading. Is he still at 3-1? I really think he should just commit some minerals to an upgrade. Because in the late game, you really need to be matching the Zerg's upgrades. If you're facing like 3-3 cracklings with no shield upgrades or no armor upgrades, they are just going to tear through your army so quickly. And there is the transfer now. He's leaving a High Templar there, very smart choice.